Hello everybody, this is Jack Forever and welcome to my Metal Gear Online version 1.02 debriefing video. And I hope you guys are having a good holiday. I know I am because this update has brought out a lot of changes to MGO, a lot of fixes, some for the better and some for the worse. But what I'm basically going to be doing in this video is going through what I think are the pros and cons of this update, and what I think Konami should be pushing forward in the future in terms of things to add or things to take out, so on and so forth. So if you guys want to talk about whatever is up with the update, just leave a comment below and then we could discuss it out. But try to make this video very short. I do have some things to talk about, so I just want to get right to it. First off, I want to talk about the positives of the update. My pros, here are a list of pros I have, and first off, I want to say that the medals and the ranks are a big plus to Metal Gear Online. I know you guys, there's some veterans out there that's probably had MGO 1 and MGO 2 that really welcomes this update. I am one of them, and it's just something to keep playing, something to keep you going forward, a little milestone to have, and I'm glad that they brought the Foxhound rank back. I'm not sure if they're going to add any more, like Big Boss for instance, but obviously I really want to have that Foxhound rank just to have it, just to show it off or whatever. But that's just for me, a nice milestone for myself to say, hey, look, I'm a living legend, I'm a living goddamn legend. So that's good. And the medals, of course, are obviously good because those are like mini milestones where you could say 50 kills or 100 bases taken in calm. You get yourself a little XP to rank up your character a little bit higher, so that's always good. XP is always good, so I like that update. Host migration, a big fucking plus with this, even though I'm kind of at odds with it, the way to go about it. So say for instance a host leaves, you keep the points, but you start the whole goddamn game over. Like, what the fuck? It's not like MGO2 where everyone would just freeze in place while it's looking for a new host and then go about just continue where you were before. It doesn't do that. It just basically kills the whole entire game and you have to start from scratch, so you have to play the same goddamn map over, which is a little pain in the butt. But I'm just glad that I don't lose any points. That was my biggest concern, so I'm glad they actually put that in there this time around. Custom matches, no more walker gears. I'm not a big fan of walker gears, but I'm glad that you can actually take them out, so that I won't get raped by them. Even though they are weaker this time around because they're like cardboard, basically cardboard walkers I usually call them. But I'm just glad that they having more insight of what players want to use and what they have for, like, basically for instance you have the characters like Snake and Ocelot. You could take those characters out and just play with just straight characters, which is fine, and you could take the walker gears out if you want to, just give you more of a variety when it comes to playing your matches, which is good. I like that. More music is always good. I love the music. That's good. Markers is a big plus because say for instance someone doesn't have a mic, they can always point out and say, hey, defends this point, hey, there's a hostile over there in that corner, look out. Those are really good. Those are good for people that don't use mics. I'm not sure why nobody has a mic yet. It comes with a PlayStation 4, it comes with an Xbox, I think. So yeah, I mean, come on guys, use your mics. I want to hear you guys talk. The fuck. Cardboard boxes is a lot more intuitive now because it could protect you against Fulton traps. So if you can hear the Fulton around the corner, you just know, okay, let me just whip out my box just in case, you walk around the corner and then the Fulton would try to get you, but it would just get blocked by the cardboard box. It gets destroyed after a while. I mean, not after a while, but like after the Fulton tries to hit you, but you're good, you're safe, you're not up in the air, you're not risking your team a loss right there, so that's good. And the black bug site, I have to say thank you fucking God that they fixed it. I haven't been getting killed by that recently, so I'm glad that they fixed that, so that's good. I'm glad that Konami actually went out and actually fixed these things because it keeps the Metal Gear Online community together, hopefully. and keeps us playing. And I like that. I want it to keep playing. I want you to give me more. Give me more. Come on. All right. So those are my pros. Yeah, it's quick, right? So now here are the cons. The cons is more towards I'm really not a big fan of the whole decreasing the interval between firing on the bullhorn on the shotguns for infiltrators. Now it was kind of crazy before this update because if you got hit once, you were basically stunned automatically because they would just shoot you 1, 2, 3, you're done. It would be that quick. For them to slow it down this much is what I have a problem with. Now it's a little bit too long for me. Maybe give it half a second less, you know what I mean? So you can just kind of give somebody a chance. If they're not aware, then they could probably come and shoot you, you know? But you have to be close range anyway. But that's what infiltrators are. They're close range, they get close to you, they choke you out, they interrogate you, they slit your throats. That's what they're supposed to do. So I'm just kind of upset that it just takes a little bit too long. You're on the ground, I have a chance to fight back, and that's really not fair. So I hope they, you know, I guess decrease the time between those firing shots. The mortar is the same thing. The mortar takes way too freaking long to reload. Not exactly sure why it takes too freaking long to do it. Maybe because people were spamming it all the time on the match, but I didn't find it that much. I didn't find that much difficult, like much of a pain in the ass as probably other people, because all you really do is just destroy the mortar, or the guy is just sitting there on the mortar. You know where it's coming from, you know. You just use your intuition to where it's being fired from, and then you just snipe the guy. Like, the guy can't do much. He can't move, you know. Like, he's just sitting there putting the freaking bombs inside the mortar. So all you have to do is snipe it, and then you can just take out the mortar so they won't use it again. Problem solved. So I don't know who was really butthurt about the mortar, but whatever. It wasn't a real big deal for me. And also the stun grenade blast radius. Jesus. I mean, it's real small this time around. You really have to get up under these guys' noses in order to throw a stun grenade at them now. But to make the range smaller, it's like, I mean, my infiltrator, I have no idea what I'm using with it now. Actually, I'm just using the Fulton cannon. It works in a pinch, but, you know, obviously you have to have Fulton 2 with it to just make it more, you know, make it more worthwhile. So, stun grenades, I just wish that they just would have left that one alone. I understand, like, you have to turn the camera away so the flash won't go in your eyes that much. I understand that part, because that makes sense. That was in MGO2, I think. If you just turned away or you're in a box, you know, the glare won't affect your eyes that much, so you have a better chance of seeing the enemy. But for them to shorten the blast radius, you have to basically throw it at their feet, and one dolphin dive to the side, they could get away from that. So I don't know why they nerfed it. Not sure why. But all right, those are my pros and cons. There was one thing I would like to mention, is that the headshots this time around are a little bit more critical. For instance, instead of taking 3 shots to the head, it's more like 2 this time around. I find that I kill people a lot more quicker, enforcer, scouts, or infiltrators. If you shoot them twice in the head, they go down quick and easy. So I'm not sure if that's a positive or a negative, because obviously if it's a positive, I'm on the opposing team. Yeah, I shot you with 2 shots, haha. But then you turn around, you get shot by 2 bullets yourself, and you're like, oh shit, you know? So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I guess headshots are supposed to be critical, you know what I mean? So it's not supposed to be like a thing where, oh yeah, I'm supposed to take 10 bullets to the head, you know, and then you die. So I guess I know where they're coming from with that. So with that, I'm gonna just leave that alone. I just wanted to throw that out there. Just let me know what you guys think. Just write a comment below what you guys think about that type of thing. So yeah, I think that is it. But here in this section, next, I'm just going to basically, you know, sort of like a list of things I want to see in the future for MGO, you know, because like you and me, we all want more shit. We all want more maps, things like that. But I'm going to just go through the list of what I think MGO needs in order to strive on the online base. So here it goes. First thing, this is just a bug on the map. I'm pretty sure you guys see it too as well. The grenade bug. Get rid of that shit. I mean, like for instance, someone would throw a stun grenade, it will go off, but the grenade will still sit there, and then you see that the red grenade icon there. Like, I get scared sometimes thinking that someone just threw a goddamn grenade, but the grenade is still sitting there like, oh yeah, hey, look at me, I'm not gonna go off though, I'm just sitting here, you know, I'm just here to scare you. Like, no. They should really get rid of that. It craps me out a whole bunch of times. That, and when you kill somebody and they spawn back, they look like they're about to spawn exactly where you killed them, but they don't. They kind of spawn on the other side of the map. I know you guys see it too, because I see that every single goddamn time. They need to just get rid of that completely, because first of all, I knew that you spawned back. Second of all, I'm thinking it's probably your buddy or you spawning right in that same spot again, and it's scaring me. It's like, holy shit, are you back? And then next thing you know, he disappears. I'm like, oh, okay, well, the hell was that, you know? So get rid of that bug. Those two bugs I really want to see gone. Yeah, that's it, basically. So with that out the way, just get the bug shit out the way, and things I want to see in the future. More maps. Obviously, I know that they probably I know they tweeted and they announced that they're bringing out more maps and DLC and survival, blah blah blah. Yeah, so I just really want some more maps with MGO and maybe some MGO2 background. Now you could probably do some Kill House, maybe some Outer Outlet. I'm not sure if you guys remember Outer Outlet, or you know, Midtown Maelstrom, or Winter Warehouse. You know, maps like that. Give it a different dynamic, especially with Winter Warehouse. Maybe you have some snow thrown in there instead of like a sandstorm. You have a snowstorm, so it would look like a blizzard sort of thing. So yeah, if you add those sort of things in the game, you know, it gives players obviously a different perspective, and you know, it kind of reminisces. You know, you go back and you're like, oh shit, I remember this game, remember this map. You know, it's obviously going to be a little bit bigger. You know, throwing some different changes here and there, and boom, you know, you got yourself a nice pretty map for you guys to play around in. So I hope they add more maps, and obviously they're adding survival, so survival is going to be a good thing. So yeah, and also I'm not too sure about the downloadable content part. I'm pretty sure it's going to cost us a pretty penny. I'm sure that shit is not going to be free. Might not be getting that. But I'm also afraid of playing the same 5 maps over and over, which I'm sure you and I both are very sick of. So I don't know. With that, I would like more characters. More characters instead of Snake and fucking Ocelot all the goddamn time. Let's bring in some random assholes in there. Let's bring some Rykov. All right, let's bring some Rykov. Bring those wrestling chicks back. The wrestling chicks that did that sunrise suplex bullshit. Remember that? Yeah, you should bring those guys back. Bring back Raiden. Hell, I mean, Metal Gear Online, it shouldn't be like tied to one era. It should be like a Metal Gear universe thrown online. That's how it should be. Like, just bring all these weird characters, give them weird abilities, you know, and then it will become fun, you know. More different stuff thrown in there, you know. You have a lot more fun. I mean, maybe Ocelot himself, he's cool, you know. He has the E-locators, he has like his little tornado gun, he can shoot around corners. He's obviously the best character. Snake, the rocket arm, I'm not a big fan of. It's real clunky, and you're vulnerable. Obviously, you're sitting there piloting this dumb, stupid arm around the map, and then hopefully you get somebody, you know. And I'm pretty sure nobody else plays as characters anymore. They just go straight soldiers, and you know, straight players, and then just go and have fun. But yeah, nobody uses characters anymore. So that's why I really want, you know, those characters back from MGO and MGO2, you know. Just bring those guys back, and you know, just make it fun for us, and you know, just give us more to play, you know. Just give us more stuff. And speaking of more stuff, you know, bring up more weapons. I mean, we only have like what, 3 assault rifles, 3 machine guns, 3 submachine guns, a couple pistols. Like, come on, like you could throw in a whole more. But like Metal Gear Solid 5 has how many weapons? It has like 300. Well, 300 items and weapons, whatever. So let's say 100 weapons. 100 weapons for Metal Gear Solid 5. You could throw all those weapons inside online, and then just give us the opportunity to tweak it as much as possible. You know, like you could put 2 attachments on any weapon. You know, like how you could do it now. So if you do that, I mean, you know how many weapons there will be? How many people would just have their own unique play style? It would just be more diverse, more variety, and more fucking fun. Next, this is going back to MGO2 and MGO1 days. I want text in game. Text in game basically is like you have your own little keyboard on the screen and you just type, and you could text anybody in the game, anybody on the opposing team, anybody on the same team, spectator, whatever. You know, MGO back in the day was just such a grand community, and like you would just have fun with anybody. Text somebody on the opposing team, say, hey, I'm gonna shoot you a friend request. Okay, cool. You know, you shoot them a friend request and you're on the friend list, and then you could just, you know, join them later. But now it's just so like, it's so hard to talk to people on this game. It's just ridiculous. You know, you have to send them a PSN, then you have to party up with them. If you're in a party already, you have to probably kick somebody out, you know. And God, hopefully you on the same freaking team, you know, when it comes to the party. So with that, I mean, back in the day, it was just more of a community-based game, and I just wish that they could just bring that type of thing back, so players can unite together. We're soldiers after all. We are diamond dogs. That's how we're supposed to be. Next is ranked rooms. I know some other games have this, and this is mainly solely because of boosters. I hate boosters. I hate them with a fucking passion. And a lot of people say like, yeah, I'm just boosting for costumes. No, you're not. You're boosting to be number 1 on the leaderboards, god damn it. So if you had ranked rooms, then you could have like a room basically where you could only create a game where only 12 players can play. Only 12. You can't start up a game. There's only 12, and that's how you get points, and that's how you rank up the leaderboards. Because, you know, obviously you can only have 6 players in a party, so obviously you have to face another team, or strangers that have, you know, 6 people. So that's where you can't boost at all. You should actually bring that in. Start the leaderboards back at 0, fuck it, and then just like start with ranked rooms. I don't really care. I just really want to, you know, obviously see people work towards their you know, being number 1 on the leaderboards, not somebody that just has the time to choke people out in a room with a password on it. It's like ridiculous. Come on. Anyway, next up, more medals. I love the ranks, I love the medals, but god damn it, there's only 20 of them. There's only 20 medals? Like, what the hell? That's it? And as soon as I started it up, as soon as I installed the update after God knows how long, after a couple of hours, as soon as I started up MGO, I got like 15 of them. I got 15 medals, and now I only have 5 left to get. That's it? That's all I get? I mean, if you bring up more medals, obviously I have more incentive to play the game a little bit more. But now that it's just like, I only have to play like some cloak and dagger medals, and then that's it, you know? That's kind of like, yeah, alright, whatever, you know? So if they bring out more medals, it'll give me to play more. Put like a headshot medal, or put like a CQC medal, or a stun medal, or something, you know? You could create more. You could go forever with these medals. I mean, so you guys have a lot of stuff on your plate. Next, this is another MGO style thing I would like to have in MGO3 is traditional game types, meaning like traditional TDM or capture or whatever. What I mean by traditional is like no skills, just plain old pistols or grenades or whatever. Just like start out with whatever you want. You could have, if you want stun grenades, you can have stun grenades. If you want elocators, you can have elocators. You know, just no stealth, no CQC stuns, or no Fulton. You don't have to worry about Fulton. You just go and kill. Just go out there, have a goddamn blast. You know, that's what they should bring into with the next update. I'm pretty sure they're not going to, because they feel like MGO3 is a completely different animal from MGO2 and 1. So they're just gonna like, okay, yep, you know what? This is a different game, so we're gonna have different rules, and you're gonna give you skills, and then we're gonna give you stealth, and we're gonna give you all this type of crap. and just make it like Call of Duty. So yeah, I'm this is just me going off saying, you know, I would really like to see something like this in the new game, but whatever. You guys take it as you will. Next, you know, I really hate the bullhorn and the interval between firing blasts or whatever, or the firing shots. Now, if you have non-lethal aim 2 or non-lethal aim 1, because we all know bullhorns are non-lethal shotgun, perhaps if you have that skill, maybe your pump action will be a lot shorter, you know, shoot a little bit faster. Maybe they should just add that into the game, you know, or in the next update, just tweak that so that way, you know, you have a skill that actually helps you with your non-lethal weapons, and not just be like, okay, non-lethal aim or reload. Like, okay, I could reload, that's fine, but I really want to blast the shit out of you with my fucking bullhorn. God, like, I really didn't like that update, because it's forcing me basically to go to my assault rifle, which is meaning I'm supposed to kill now, or my hush puppy. I call it a hush puppy. The tranquilizer gun. So yeah, it's kind of bad. I mean, what else does Infiltrator have besides a shotgun as their primary weapon? It's an assault rifle. And what's an assault rifle? There's no knockout assault rifle. There's no rubber bullets. They kill, you know? So I have no choice but to go back to that. So they should have like a skill that's, you know, not primary to the bullhorn, but they kind of just say, hey, you know what? I know you like to use the bullhorn. So here's a skill. This skill can help you with that, you know? I just hope they bring that in there. And animal ranks are another thing. I love animal ranks. You know, the sharks, the bears, the sloths, the flying squirrels, foxhound, fox, whatever, Doberman. I love all that shit. The only thing I have a problem with is they're not public. And I think I saw a picture of like MGO characters with shirts on. Okay, fine. Yeah, you can have a shirt, and you can put your, you know, you have your little rank, animal rank on your t-shirt, and then people can actually see what rank you are. Fine, whatever. But the thing is, the problem with that is you can have multiple ranks. You can't just have just one rank, you know? You could be a sloth and you could be a flying squirrel at the same time. If you have a sloth, or you could be a sloth, you have a sloth rank, or you can have a foxhound rank. You can have both at the same time. So if I wear a sloth shirt, it's basically saying like, yeah, I don't have foxhound, you know? If it would be nice to actually have these ranks public. If you had these ranks public, if you had your own profile, I could just go to your profile and I could see, oh, look at that. You had foxhound, you have shark, you have bear. Oh, that's cool, that's nice, you know? Maybe I should add you as a friend. Maybe you can teach me how to get these ranks, you know? But no, they say that it's private, and that was the other thing with MGO. The MGO before was that you can look at their profile. Like MGO had its own particular profile. You can look at their stats, not their PSN. You can see the stats on MGO, how many headshots, how many deaths, how many matches they won, how many people they knocked out. You can see that, and with that you can see their name and you can see their rank, and you can see what level they are. It was more intuitive. You were more focused on their MGO character than their PSN, because I really don't care what games you play. I know you play Metal Gear Online already, because you're on Metal Gear Online. So all I want to know is, you know, how good are you? Should you be on my clan? Should you be on my team? You know, should I add you? Should I block you? Should I stay away from you because you suck? Whatever. So that was another good thing I think they should bring into Metal Gear Online 3 is make the ranks public. So at least I know for bragging rights, you know? If I have Foxhound, I want people to know. Easy, not for me wearing a shirt. Alright, and last but not least, I have voting. Voting in terms of voting for kicks, voting for next match, so on and so forth. So if you have a guy who's glitching or lag switching or whatever, and you want to kick this guy out the game, you can say, hey guys, do you want to kick this player? And people could just vote and say yes or no or whatever. And they should actually bring that back. They should actually give the players more power when it comes to those sort of things, instead of the host, because the host may not even care, you know? The host could just sit there and just be like, oh yeah, I really don't give a shit. I'm not even playing anyway. I don't really care. This guy's glitching in a freaking room. And that makes me, that's like, okay, great. I have to leave the game. and I have to leave my friends. All my friends has to leave because this guy doesn't want to stop glitching. No, all you have to do is just say, hey, kick this one guy. Okay, everybody votes for him to get kicked. He get kicked. Safer game for everybody. So, and if somebody doesn't like this particular map, if you want to choose a next match or a next game or whatever, you have the opportunity to do that. So that was actually pretty good in MGO2. So I hope they bring that in to MGO3. Just makes it a little easier for everybody. Well, for me at least. But with that being said, let me know exactly what you guys think of this new update. Do you guys think it's cool? Do you guys think it sucks? Monkey balls? Let me know. And also let me know what you guys think about my things to consider for MGO in the future. Just let me know what you guys think, and we can talk it out. So with that being said, I'd like to end this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to check out my briefing video where I go through all of the updates and all of the changes with this new patch 1.02, go in the description below, click, and you're right there. All right, and also check out my channel for more Metal Gear Online content. I'll come out with videos every week. So if you check them out, you like them, give me a subscribe. I really appreciate it. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy holidays. Peace out.